You should not get a job in HVAC, and it's not because you're gonna be working on roofs in the summer heat. It's not because you're gonna be working in attics. It's not because you're gonna be out in the snow. It's not because you're gonna be dealing with shitty customers or because it's a hard trade. Let me tell you why you shouldn't get a job in HVAC. Recently, I was in LA, went to this place called the Greystone Mansion. It's a 46,000 square foot mansion owned by the city, 100 years old, crazy architecture, overlooks the whole city. It's awesome. And this footage you see in the drone footage here, I mean, you see this house, right? That's not what I see. You wanna know what I see? Let's zoom in further. That right there, that's the HVAC system. You spend, I would say, a year doing HVAC, walking around this nice neighborhood, these beautiful homes. All that you'll see are HVAC systems. You'll become blinded to everything else. You're not gonna be able to go on a date to a nice restaurant. You're gonna be with a guy or a girl. They're gonna be real involved in the conversation. You wanna know what you're gonna be seeing? You're gonna be looking at the duct system, looking at the piping, looking at the thermostat, wondering, why is the spot that I'm sitting in hot? Why is the spot that I'm sitting in cold? Yeah, guys, maybe like 6 months into the trade, it's gonna start happening. Out to dinner, and your eyes are just gonna be wandering. They're gonna be like, what the hell is wrong with you? Do you like being a normal person when you go to social functions? Because that's gonna stop. Yeah, pretty soon, all your neighbors, your friends, family, they're all gonna know too. Like, they're gonna know that they can't have a normal conversation with you anymore. It's just gotta involve HVAC. At the beginning, you'll be able to still, you know, maybe like converse, blend in, be a functioning member at family functions and gatherings with friends. But then after a while, everyone will just start to accept the fact that you're the HVAC guy. I can overlook the city from here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see. Maybe I'll try and zoom in, but when I look down there, I don't see buildings. I see HVAC systems. If you're okay with that being your future, maybe you should go see a therapist. Once you've been in this trade, I would say after maybe 3 years, the damage is irreparable. You're stuck. There's nothing you can do anymore. You are now an HVAC guy. And everywhere you look, everywhere you go, everything you see is HVAC related. Like, your brain won't change. It's been rewired. If you're just getting into the trade, you can still get out. Don't pursue something else. Something that will make you happy. If you've been in it as long as I have, as long as Johnny has, Alex has, Alex might still be able to get out. Not me though, not Johnny. We're stuck, man. If we try and get out of HVAC, we're gonna end up getting back into it. Yeah, guys, I would say I'm hard pressed to say I can have a normal conversation without bringing up my work at this point. If you hang out with other HVAC guys, it's even worse. You're like, now all of a sudden you're feeding off each other. Not only do you want to talk about HVAC, but they want to talk about HVAC. Maybe some people would say that's not a negative thing, but you start to realize, like, hey, I think I've got a problem. I've got an addiction. I don't see colors anymore. I don't feel emotions anymore. I just see HVAC systems everywhere I go. I analyze airflow in my head, figure out what people's problems are. I find problems that aren't even there. It's the worst, man. It's like being a vegan, but worse. You know, like that person who's always bringing up their veganism. That's you when you're an HVAC guy. You're gonna be like, hey, I'm an HVAC guy. Yeah, that's what I do. Yep, it's me. Red, the HVAC tech. Yeah, joining HVAC is like joining a cult. It's like the deeper you get into it, the more trapped you feel. The whole entire industry is like the sunk cost fallacy. If you don't know what that is, I'll try and explain it, but you start to realize that the more time you've put all this time into it, you can't give it up now. You're like, man, I've been in HVAC 8 years and I'm doing so good. I can't leave now. Wrong, you can still get out. Do you want to? Should you? Not my call. Yeah, guys, honestly, HVAC isn't that bad. I like doing it, but everything I've said here is semi-truthful. When I look at a city like this, all I do see are HVAC systems. It's a blessing and a curse being an HVAC technician for sure. I'll make a more serious video about it if people want me to. Pros and cons of being an HVAC. This is meant to be a kind of funny one. Sorry if my dry sense of humor wasn't your style. Reina, come. Look at my dog, little mountain goat. Come on, why are you going so slow? Yeah, guys, when I was at that mansion, all my friends that I was there with, they were like taking all these pictures and stuff. I have one picture in my phone, and it's of the HVAC system. For all you HVAC guys out there, yeah, that was a big old chiller, big old McQuay chiller. And I was like, holy shit, that's badass. So if you do get into HVAC, I would say get some other hobby. Otherwise, your whole brain is gonna be too focused on HVAC. You're gonna nerd out about it and get too into it. And then you're just never gonna be able to think about anything else. So I surf. I'm not good at it, but I do it. Hopefully I made some of you HVAC guys laugh. Thinking about getting into HVAC, it's really not a bad thing to do. Do you have vices? Do you drink every day? Do you smoke? Do you need caffeine in the morning to function? If you get into HVAC, you're gonna need all those things. It's a Thursday. Got myself, not 1, 2 beers. All right, Alex. What would you say to someone who's thinking about getting into HVAC?
Think again.
So, don't.
Just